Welcome back to Ultimate S&S. So today, controlling the masses. How do we do it? How do they do it? Is more of the question we need to be asking. So there's a few different ways that you can do it. You can by, promising to give them something they want, promising to legislate something that they want, something that they desire, and what they don't realize is later on they're going to take all of that away, and you're going to have nothing. So, and they're going to be happy for it. Apparently, is what they're saying. But I think it's important that people realize that most of the people do not be getting mad at people who are supporting corrupt politicians and stuff. The reason I say that is they don't understand. And if you come at them from a point of anger all the time, they will never understand. You are not going to change minds to get people to start prepping if you are going around making people mad, if you're going around talking crap to people about stuff that they don't fully even understand, but it's all they know. So the way you do that is you show them a better way, you talk to them in a better tone, and the most important thing is, regardless of what they're doing, you need to be getting ready. You need to be getting prepared because you don't want to get caught in the middle of that society, because it's going to get ugly. You want to be able to find a way to get out of the society as it begins to fall. And if you start buying food now, if you are stockpiling supplies and things like that as well, maybe you're growing your own food. And I think that that's real important. If you want to start you a homesteading or a self-sustainable lifestyle, I would recommend doing that as well. Those are avenues that are going to help you. But understand, just as the little thumbnail shows, these people are going to be like zombie hordes wandering around, unfortunately. So, but that opens up opportunities to hopefully maybe get people to realize the truth of what's going on and realize exactly where this type of leadership is taking this country to a point where they think it's going to be Shangri-La, but it's not. And understand the ones that love the anarchy and destruction, those types of people used to be locked away from society. They used to have padded rooms for them so they weren't pushing their agendas and things like that. But now we have them in offices of government. And that's a scary thought. But I'm really not too afraid of it. The reason why is because I know what truth is. I have the truth. It dwells within me. And it leads me into knowing that it is time to get off the chair. It's time to get out in the yard, and it's time to start figuring out some sort of way to prepare, some way to get sustainable. I've never been happy having to go to the grocery store to go buy my food. I loved hunting. I loved to go hunt because I didn't have to go buy anything at the store when I went hunting. Same thing for gardens and stuff. And you can very easily do that, guys. If you're new to the channel, definitely check out my playlist. We've got stuff everywhere from chicken to quail, how to do your own honeybee so you can be raising your own honey, having your pollinators for your garden as well. So we have gardening up here as well. We have something that's kind of new. It's called Prepper's Corner, and that's going to hold a lot of our live streams and stuff right now. And definitely go check that out. Now, a lot of the stuff that's in there is going to be what I call faith-based. So if that's not your thing, okay. But if it's not your thing, you still would like to hear a view that's not judging you, then I would recommend that you check it out, guys, because I try to present truth on this channel. It may never be a popular channel. It may never be well bolstered by this platform, but I don't care. I actually care about society. I actually care about each and every person that's out there. And I have family members that are in all different types of walks of life. Whether I agree with those or not, I love each of my family members. And when I try to share with them, I hope that they understand this in a way that is not judgmental. And so far, that seems to be what most have come out with. That I don't judge them, I just share it and I move on. And I'm not sharing as in hitting you in the head with information. What I do is I share about my life and what truth has done for me and how it has set me free. So understand, you cannot legislate freedom from a podium. You cannot do it because anything that is legislated by these corrupt politicians, guys, can be taken away like that with the mark of a pen. So it doesn't matter what they're telling you they're going to get you. You will not have it. They will take it from you just as you think that you're getting it. And understand, most of the time, the stuff that you think you want is because they have convinced you that's what you want. Why would you want a society where they tell you, yes, you can do this, but here's the confines of it, and it blocks most of the rest of society's freedom of speech? If it was truly freedom, then it wouldn't matter what people say, and they would not be able to legislate it either way. That is what freedom is. And there is freedom in the world today, but it's not going to be found chasing after politics. It's not going to be found chasing after these psychopaths that are in office, guys. You're going to have to find that on your own from a source of truth. So I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope that was kind of nice to hear. But little updates on the garden. So we've got all that taken care of as far as the quail fertilizer that we liquefied yesterday, or I guess it's been a couple of days now. But that's all been put on the garden, everything watered and all. Chickens are looking great. I have determined I am definitely just going to be keeping 5 hens and a rooster. Everything else out there will get butchered out. And that's going to, one, help with the cost of feed, but 2, it's going to keep me a breeding flock. And I'm going to focus more on breeding quail because I can carry a lot more quail than I can chickens on the amount of feed that chickens will eat. So I can actually, for those 6 chickens back there, I could actually keep an additional probably 60 quail on top of that. So I'm working on the garden, getting areas that are going to be growing food for chickens and quail. So those will be some new things to check here in the future, guys. But I hope everyone's having a great day. And if you haven't gotten to the store to start buying your food now, I would recommend you get out there, buy as much food as you can, keep stockpiling whatever your supplies are. Here's what I recommend: food, water. If you don't have your own well with a way to get water out of it, you're going to need water. If you don't have medical supplies and stuff, I'm talking first aid kits, major trauma kits and stuff, you need to get them. If you are on prescriptions and things like that, you need to make sure that you get as much prescriptions as you can. See if your doctors can fill you out 90 days supplies at a time. See if there's some things that you can get without a prescription that maybe work the same way as well. And you need to be stocking up as much as you can, but you will have to talk to your doctor on those types of aspects for those who are on medicines and stuff. So, and be mindful of what you buy for prepping as far as your food, because certain types of foods react poorly with certain types of medicines. So that's why I say check with your doctor to make sure that you can eat certain things, what you can and can't have, and then to prep accordingly. And always prep what you eat. Don't prep what I show on my channel, because if you're only buying the food that I buy, but you don't like that food, you're probably not going to want to eat it. But starvation makes a lot of stuff look really well, apparently, because remember there was some kind of sports team got trapped. I think it was up the Alps or something, and they ended up eating each other. So I would rather have a can of Beanie Weenies that maybe has some MSG or something like that in it than be eating part of my, prepping community. That would be messed up, guys. But I hope everyone has a great day. We're going to hop off here. And yeah, we've got a new live stream just posting up here pretty soon. It usually takes about a day or 2 for the actual live chat to appear in that, but definitely give it a check. And we'll catch everyone later.